This is where we were at Cleve, before the Bird's Eye Highway up to Ruddle, whatever you want to call it. Turn left, headed down this way, down through Tarago, whatever you want to call that. Then to Verran, turn right onto Pals Hill Road, and follow the road through. And that's where we are now, the Hincks Conservation Park. I decided not to go up there today, purely for survival reasons on my behalf, of my vehicle. The drive here today was all on dirt road, and it was pretty rough to say the least. Mud everywhere, water holes. It's hardly rained here for 2 days, but there's still a lot of water around. So I thought discretion is probably going to be the better part of valor, especially when there's more rain coming. If I get stuck in here, there's no getting out for days. But what I'll do is I'll see how the weather comes up tomorrow. If it gets any better, I might come back and give it another crack. Some people have suggested that I'm a bit scared to take my four-wheel drive down some dirt roads. I mean, that's what four-wheel driving is all about, isn't it? Well, it is. But at the same time, I'm not a hardcore four-wheel driver. I've got over 20 years experience with the Defence Force as a four-wheel drive instructor. Now, I don't need to go down dirt roads and possibly get stuck in mud when I don't need to. There's only one way to, well, which I would call an obstacle. Right, these vehicles here are made to go through obstacles, sure. But an obstacle to me is anything that is possibly in your way when you're four-wheel driving. Now, these muddy roads are going to be in my way. To me, they're an obstacle. If I get stuck, well, I'm the only stupid person who has to get myself out because there's no one else here to do it. So there's only one way around an obstacle, and that's not to go through it at all, or go over it, or whatever the case may be. So yes, discretion is better than part of valor. I'm going to turn around and come back tomorrow. There's no reason to try your luck on something like this when it's going to be dark in about an hour anyway, when the weather doesn't permit. If it's going to be sunny tomorrow, or if it was sunny today and the road was a bit drier, sure. But yeah, drive to conditions, even as a four-wheel driver. I don't drive hardcore four-wheel driving. I'm past that now. Yeah, to me, four-wheel driving is almost, it's a passion, but it's also a fact of life that you've got to enjoy it as well. no good getting stuck somewhere and then starting to swear and carry on because she's stuck, and then you think to yourself, well, I shouldn't have done that. Always too late afterwards. So yeah, that's how I feel about four-wheel driving. Why tempt fate? I mean, there's always tomorrow. Just hop out of the car to have a look at this. A little bit of a walkway. Just have to be careful of snakes here. We're up at Veron's track on Hincks Conservation Park. Can't go any further. I've driven as far as I can drive. I'm out on this rocky outcrop. And look what I can see. Oop. Wow. As far as the eye can see, absolutely nothing except for land. Let's get back to the vehicle, eh? You can camp here as well. Where we turned around, excuse me not seeing me, where we turned around, I've got thongs on. Make a note to yourself, do not wear thongs in areas like this. Yeah, where we turned around, there's a campfire there. So somebody else has had a fire. Not for a while, I'd say, by the look of it. There's the vehicle. Campfire. Not a bad area. I mean, you can't come up here in your caravan, no way in the world. So you can bring your four-wheel drive up here, like I just did, camp in the back, or put out your tent, whatever you feel like doing. Dusty roads, and let's have a bit of a walk down here, eh? Beautiful colours of the bush. I mean, look how green those leaves are, and they're starting to flower too. If I see any gum nuts flowering, I'll stop and show you. I mean, these are starting to, look at these flowers coming up. But that's the hill we just came up then. That's the view from here. So I'll try to zoom out again, or zoom in, sorry. No, zoom out. It wouldn't let me. But yeah, plenty of places here to reverse your vehicle into. I don't know how many people come up here. Wouldn't be many. Put your vehicle up here, have a fire. As long as you did the right thing, of course. Take all the rubbish with you. Well, here we are at the end of the track. Pardon the pun. There's an old railway track here that doesn't get used anymore. It says railway crossing not in use. But just finished coming off the Hincks Conservation Park track. What can I say? I mean, there are some good areas there. You can go camping. Some good tracks there. You probably could teach people how to four-wheel drive. Lots of undulations, different types of roading, as in loose gravel, some water obstacles, not many. Some gradients and sand. That's not too bad. I mean, if someone wanted me to take them there, I would. but I wouldn't put it on a planter, that's for sure. There's really not much to see at the Hincks Conservation Park. But as I said, yeah, good for camping and so on. Total kilometres I did today was 87. Most of that was dirt road. Probably I'd say 80 kilometres, no, I'd say about 70 kilometres of it was dirt road. But if you like that type of thing, let me know in the comments below. You'll see in the video what sort of conditions they were on the road. If you want to do that sort of thing, I'll gladly show you where it is and take you there. That's totally up to you. What do you think? So leave comments below, as I said. If you like it, subscribe by all means. It would help my channel out immensely.